Sophia Jessam, playing Sick Kid. Lauren Banks, playing Mom. Emily Durrell, playing Necrotizing Fasciitis. And Ashlyn Ramos, playing Doctor. Mom, I'm sick of playing with this dumb thing. Can I go play in the woods?
Sure, honey.
All right! My arm! Ah! My arm! Ah, Mom!
Honey, I told you no climbing the trees. You're just a kid.
I'm a monkey, Mom!
Honey, I told you no playing in the woods.
Mom, I'm basically a monkey. It doesn't matter.
You're not. See, look at the scratch you got.
I'm sorry. Can I go back in the woods?
I mean, sure. I don't think you need a Band-Aid.
I probably don't.
Okay, bye, honey.
I love playing in the woods.
Honey, dinner.
I'm so excited for dinner tonight.
Me too. I love grit. I love tissue. That looks really bad. Should I clean it out?
Let's just go to the doctor.
Okay.
Can I ride in the front seat?
No, honey, get in the back.
Huh? Let's go.
Come on, honey. Oh no, it looks worse.
Ah, it's purple.
Let's go see doctor. Honey, you're feeling a little bit better?
No, I'm really thirsty and nauseous.
I'm sorry. I'll get you some water in a little bit.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
Sophia?
That's me.
Hi, what are your symptoms?
Well, I got a scratch the other day in the woods, and I didn't cover it up. Now it's kind of reddish, and I'm thirsty and nauseous. I think I might have the flu.
Alright, so based on your medical history, we would like to conduct a few tests. So I'll have you wait in the lobby in case your symptoms worsen.
All right, I guess that'll work.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take some blood.
All right.
Alright, got it. So, based on our results, it looks like you have developed a case of necrotizing fasciitis.
Oh no, that's terrible. What is it?
Oftentimes, when someone gets a cut and doesn't treat it properly, the bacteria can get inside of the skin because the barrier is broken.
Shoot, I knew I should have put on a Band-Aid.
From there, the bacteria begins to eat away at your tissue and muscles, which creates the purple-colored rash and pain. Here is a more complex pamphlet about the disease. So please take time to read through it so you can treat it properly and effectively.
Oh man, so a lot to read. All right, Mom, let's read this pamphlet.
Okay.
Necrotizing Fasciitis 101. Morbidity. Necrotizing fasciitis affects every 1 in 250,000 people.
Mortality. 73% of those affected die.
Necrotizing fasciitis was discovered in 1871 by Confederate Army surgeon Joseph Jones during the Civil War. It was later identified as a bacterial infection in 1918. The number of cases reporting for necrotizing fasciitis in adults is 0.4 cases per 100,000 people per year, while the incidence in children is 0.08 cases per 100,000 people per year. According to the Center for Disease Control, there is an estimated 9,000 to 11,500 cases occurring each year in the United States. It has also been reported in Africa and Asia. Since 1883, more than 500 cases of necrotizing fasciitis have been reported in literature. There may be an increased incidence in African and Asian countries, however, because of the lack of recorded cases, the true incidence is not known. This disease is caused by multiple different kinds of bacteria. The most common is from group A, strep bacteria, but other causes include Klebsiella, Clostridium, E. coli, Staph, and Aeromonas hydrophila. Since it is a bacteria, the host is the person that it is infecting.
It spreads quickly and aggressively throughout the human body and the skin and tissue. It is transmitted through cuts and small openings, where bacteria can enter and rapidly attack. One with the rare disease would soon notice redness, blister-like skin, swelling, pain, and much more. It can be treated and is not contagious. However, if someone has a break in the first-line defense and comes in contact with the bacteria, they can become infected.
The bacteria enters by surgery, injury, or minor cuts. Once the bacteria is inside, it inactivates an immune system molecule that controls the body's white blood cells' ability to fight bacteria. Without signals from this molecule, white blood cells become slower and weaker and infections can spread out of control. Then it begins to attack and eat away at muscle, skin, and fat tissue cells, causing tissue death.
The bacteria is attacking the body's primary defense system, the skin, but not limited to muscle and tissue as well. This causes a disruption in mobility and the body's ability to self-recover. This is due to the fact that the tissue is dying, which makes it harder for the victim to perform regular body functions. The damage in the muscles is also a key factor in the limited mobility. Victims often experience pain and fatigue. Necrotizing fasciitis can be treated, but in addition to excruciating pain and damage to the skin and tissue, other symptoms can occur. Within 24 hours, there is an increase in pain near the infected area, redness and warmth, flu-like symptoms, thirst due to dehydration, fever, and chills. Within 3 to 4 days, there is swelling and purple rash, large dark blisters filled with a foul-smelling liquid, and peeling or discoloration. This is cause of the tissue death. Within 4 to 5 days, there is extreme decrease in blood pressure, a possibility of toxic shock, and often unconsciousness. Like mentioned before, the bacteria is eating away at the body's flesh, tissue, skin, and muscles. This eating away is caused by the infection and denaturing of proteins. By breaking down and eliminating these structures, it makes it difficult for the victim to function. Muscles are used for respiration and movement. They allow the body to move in the way it wants and is intended, and circulates blood flow throughout the body. Within 4 to 5 days, patients can experience an extreme decrease in blood pressure, which results in unconsciousness because not enough blood is getting to the brain and throughout the body. In addition, without the skin and tissue, the body cannot repair itself. The skin acts as a barrier to protect the body from infection, which is why it is important to treat and watch even the smallest cuts because bacteria is so small and can fit in these tiny gaps, which is how necrotizing fasciitis is often transmitted.
The immune system cannot function when the disease is attacking the body because it can defeat and control the white blood cells. Since the white blood cells are on a key part of defense, the disease can spread easier and faster throughout the body.
The disease emerged from Africa and Asia primarily because of their environment. The thick jungle allows for an increase of abrasions and cuts. The medical practices in these areas are not as advanced, therefore allowing for increased spread of disease and infection. However, cases in the U.S. are still a problem due to lack of hygiene or personal medical history.
The first line of defense for treating necrotizing fasciitis is strong antibiotics given through a needle into a vein. Commonly recommended antibiotics include penicillin, clindamycin, and many others. Due to the destruction of soft tissue and reduced blood flow, antibiotics may not reach all infected or dying areas. So additionally, you will need surgery to remove the dead tissue. For realistic preventive measures, it is smart to cover wounds because the most common way of getting necrotizing fasciitis is when the bacteria enters the body through a break in the skin, like a cut, burn, scrape, insect bite, or puncture wound. You also have to make sure to practice good hygiene.